I'm gonna test the audio real quick because it hasn't been working. Okay, it looks like it's working. Alrighty, today we will be discussing the Ohio Space Grant. So let me share my screen real quick. So if you search up Ohio Space Grant Consortium, it is the first link that pops up. You go to opportunities, student opportunities, project funding. This is where you'll see the grant opportunity and everything. The total you can go up to is $5,000. The proposal is accepted at any time, but I recommend trying to submit it in December or January, as it takes roughly 3 months for this $5,000 to come in. Here's the application. You can click here to download the Word document, or you can just copy a previous year's application. If you copy a previous year's, make sure that it aligns to the one here. Submission, this is just where you submit it. The application with signatures you have, the budget you'll have in there, and then the CV. I didn't do the CV, so, and we still got the money, so I guess you can still do that. Reporting requirements, you'll see that. A great example of this is in 2021, 2022. And it just outlines everything that is required to be in it. And then the SICHOP, I submitted that with our application because it showed the grant amount and signatures and everything. I recommend submitting it with the application along with final reporting. Grant activity photos, it says you need a release form for adult media. If you want to do more work, you can do this. If not, you don't need to. And then this is just where you submit it. But looking into where everything is on Teams, if you go to business, you go to corporate relations, sponsorship, sponsors, grants and proposals, biospace grant, you'll see the different years. This case, a great example is 2021, 2022. This is what we submitted as our submission. So I would get the help of a technical team lead. They'll be able to put together, like, the introduction is pretty much the same, but like the procedure they can help out with. The outreach program, the most that changes is how much money we need or how successful it is. You can look at 2022, 2023 to see the change and know what I'm talking about. Demographics is filled out by the business team lead, as we have a survey for all UWRT members that will get this information from. Evaluation of the team, that comes from the technical team lead. Final budget and expense report, this comes from the business team lead. You should get this because in May you do a budget review and you should be able to make all of that. Results in future work, that is something that the technical lead will do. Then if we look at the student innovation hands-on project, I believe that's what it's called, if it would load. Okay, I'll go back because this happened before. So with this, you'll see that this is supposed to be Dr. Z, but we had an issue. So the faculty principal investigators, Dr. Z's friend within the electrical and computer engineering department. So you can just confirm with Dr. Z if that's correct. Same here. We request $5,000. You can change that based off of how much you think is needed in the budget from the budgeting meeting. In 2022, 2023, our budget was $5,000. So we do want to request all of this. The check shouldn't be sent to here. This is for 2021, 2022. We were at the Center for Automotive Research, or CAR. That's the location for that. In this case, we want to do Drees Labs, which is 2015 Neal Avenue, Columbus, Ohio, 43210. And then you'll make sure that everything gets signed. You can keep this section the same. And same with that. This is what you'll get from the survey for all team members, proposed budget that we literally just sent. For this thing, we just sent it in the first thing I showed you for the submission. We didn't do a CV and we understood the reporting requirements. So looking at reporting, It's right here. So you'll notice a lot of things are really similar. Like introduction, procedure, demographics, final budget and expense report, except we also added all of our expenses. I left out things that I felt like didn't really help out with the robotics team. Like as an example, I took out the banquet because that doesn't kind of go with our proposal. This you'll have filled out by Dr. Z. This you'll have filled out by a technical lead, and same with this. Those are the like big things that change. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Caroline Eggett or another team lead that has done this before. If you need more advice for a technical lead, if Matthew Fisher is still not on the team, I would recommend asking the president or vice president. And that's all there is to it. I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.